Welcome back to Self-Discovery Support, Gemini. Today we have your general reading and we're going to look at what's coming towards you in a couple areas in life. Work, love, spirit. Alright, so what's coming towards Gemini? What's coming towards Gemini? Okay, I'm going to just shuffle that back in. What's coming towards Gemini? What's coming towards Gemini? Okay, so in your hidden energies, we have the Tower. So this period of time, the start of the year, January, we're seeing a major upheaval for you. There's a lot of things that are changing. And also what's coming towards you, right, is some situation, the Tower doesn't have to be terrible. It can be something, and often is, something that needs to be changed to kind of allow you to bring yourself back into balance and to move forward. We have Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, right? This is something which needs to be rebuilt. It needs to be broken down, put back together, brought into balance. Look at the stress this person is experiencing. And often when you see the Tower with the Two of Pentacles, for me in my readings, I see that as a period where you just cannot go anymore. You have those moments in life where it's just, you just cannot go forward operating in the same way. You're forced to reevaluate everything ahead of you, right? And stand up for what it is that you want, which is really taking charge in your life. All right, there we go. So we have in work the Chariot, Ace of Swords. So that what this tells me is that there's a lot of clarity here for you. I feel like you understand now what it is that you need to do in relation to your career to move forward, right? You have been wanting to move forward. I do see that there's like an inner engine, but you are now added, when you add clarity along with internal energy, that's how you get things moving ahead. Let's clarify to see what else is there. Okay, so we have some cards that just popped out. Look at that, Emperor again, Gemini. I mean, I remember in your 2022, preparing for 2022 reading in December, you were all about the Emperor. So here you go. Things are unfolding, right? And it's after a period of scarcity. It's after a period of feeling. Actually think you got this same combo the last time. And it's you like pushing through, finding that inner reserve, right? We talked about inner momentum here with the Chariot. That's what's being called for. So it's gonna seem like, this is a little bit hard because maybe this period of scarcity has persisted for a while. But what I do see is that through your own empowered actions, you and your clarity, right? The clarity that you've received about what it is that you need to do, maybe through some divine guidance, you are able, or your own research, you're able to move forward. So let's clarify that. Okay, so what I see here, we have Death and the Devil. So these are typically cards which, they're a little bit, suspicious. People do feel a little bit odd about these cards, but what I see is that you now are clear about, in your career, in your work life, what needs to end and what toxic things need to end, right? You're super clear about that, and that's what's going to allow you to move forward. And that's where you have the Emperor, right? Because the Emperor knows exactly what needs to happen to achieve what they need to. And I see that being hit here. And that's how you're going to move forward. I feel that this is just the start of the year, but I do feel that in your work life, towards the end, the middle part of the year, we're going to see a lot more change coming for you. That's really amazing. Because when you start off this powerfully, it can only go up from there. Alright, so let's look at your love life. 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords. So what that tells me is that there is something here which you have your defenses up about. You are very clear. Look at her eyes. Like, she is super clear. She does not want any more of anything that is going to be a burden to her. She doesn't want anything that is going to upset her. It's like she's leaving the dead weight behind here, right? So there we go. Let's clarify that. Did I not just say she's leaving the dead weight behind? 8 of Cups coming out. I mean, the energy is really clear. It's super clear. Here is this person carrying something that is not really adding to him, right? This lady she's just limp. You are no longer interested in that. Walking away. Completely walking away. You don't want any more anxieties. You're over anxieties in your life. Alright, let's clarify our Queen of Swords and see. Queen of Swords. Look at that, the Sun. Totally interested in... You're just really honest that you don't want anything that is not going to be uplifting and optimistic in your life. This is that Emperor mode from the work and career is coming over into your love life as well. Because it seems like it's internal change. It's overall change here. That is amazing. Alright, let's look at your spiritual life. What spirit messages there are. Ace of Cups. Yep, you could feel that. You could feel that. So what I see here is Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. Very abundant. You are feeling abundant. You're feeling in a much different mood and energy. You're feeling like you can give. You're just feeling a lot more giving. And we do see that Ace of Cups here. You are willing to give freely. There's some change happening here. It's just like, almost like I feel like the gates, any barriers that were there are released. And this is from the universe saying, we support what you're doing. Here is the help, the assistance, the kindness from the universe. In the mode of people around you, opportunities that pop up. Anything like that is going to be here to support you. And I do see something that's, I mean, this is such a lovely start. To be feeling abundant and like there are new opportunities that can be emotionally fulfilling within your soul is what we all want, right? It's what we all want. In your work, I see that this change here is going to be affecting all of this. Truth for you. Clarity for you, no nonsense for you, definitely, and a lot of optimism and hope. You're just leaving it behind. You're dropping it and leaving it all behind. And yeah, Emperor twice for you. Look at that. In hidden energies, we have the Fool. So I mean, that's what I was saying. Look at that 9 of Discs. So abundance, actual abundance, material abundance here, because we are abundant spiritually all the time, energetically. The universe gives so much, but we do have new beginnings where you are feeling a lot more independent, a lot more financially free, or at least on your way to that, because the Fool is on his way. It's at the start of the journey, right? So you're about to start this journey towards that as well. Let's see what else is here. The High Priestess. So you're tuned in a lot more to your intuitive side. We do see that, right? I also see this as some kind of maybe intuitive gift. Something is switched on for you, and that is allowing you to listen to what your inner guidance is telling you about your love life, your work life, your career life. I feel that that's what's happening here for you. Let me get a last next steps for you. Next steps for the whole thing came out. Next steps for Gemini. Next steps for Gemini. Two of Swords. Okay. The Sun. So what I feel this is telling me is that if you can make a decision, there's something that you're in indecision about. If you can make a decision, it's going to be really great. Two of Swords and the Hermit. So what this is telling me is that you need to, remember we saw the High Priestess. Now is the time to use that inner guidance, use that spiritual wealth and knowledge that's coming for you to come out of this indecision. Anything that you are worrying about, anything that you're feeling defensive about, you can't make a decision either in love. I'm seeing something here in love, some difficulties. I'm seeing difficulties with career, but I do see you overcoming it. Here is the guidance. That thing that you are having difficulty deciding on, spend some time thinking about it. Go with the guidance that comes from within. All right. So that is your reading, Gemini. If you like this, please do like, comment, subscribe. I want to hear if this resonated for you. All the best. Take care.